This is Captain Janice from Osiris Revolution. Today, my mission is to unveil and explain one of the most relevant natural laws. It's called the Law of Hypnotic Rhythm, or the Law of Shadow. But before we get there, let me share this with you. The elite, or deep state, and the Vatican want you to believe in something. Meanwhile, they believe in something else. What and where is then the truth? We, our parents and ancestors, have been played and manipulated from day one on a religious and political basis. And here's why. With the death of Queen Elizabeth and King Charles on the throne of the UK, the Great Tribulation time, which is associated to the New World Order, started in 2020, or if you want to call it the Great Reset, are the very signs that things are about to heat up, not only in the US, but in the whole world. September 2022 was the deadline, as the month of October 2022 will carry on the beginning of changes at many economic and political levels, from COVID-19 recession to civilian unrest. I said in my very first introductions video that the New World Order is no joke, but real, and this is the time of the Great Tribulation, mentioned in the Bible, remember? In fact, it's been Emperor Lucifer's long-time plan before the founding fathers of America, or builders of the United States of America, had the courage to get the treaty signed by the great architect of the universe. And that secret and forever untold treaty is known to you and I under the Declaration of Independence of July 1776. Ladies and gentlemen, I suggest you sit comfortably and take a deep breath to listen to what I have to say. At the great cost of their own blood, 56 brave men, known as the Founding Fathers of America, made their way through His Holiness Sanctum Regnum and brought to fruition the famous Pledge of Allegiance, which will be revised multiple times up to last date in 1954, stating, quote, Pledge of Allegiance, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all, combining together the very first official motto, which is In God We Trust, with the Pledge of Allegiance. Just so you know, the Founding Fathers of America were conservatives, Republicans, and highly ranked occultists. Nothing like former President Donald Trump or Republicans like former Vice President Mike Pence. Unfortunately, there was a one dot unchecked in the Founding Fathers Treaty that left the Emperor of the universe feeling outwitted. Therefore, he's been seeking revenge or world domination in silence. It was just a matter of time before the Pledge of Allegiance started feeling like there is a crack in the wall, which means no justice for all, no liberty. And very soon, yes, very soon, we will witness the fatal divided nation under no God I've been warning our leaders about. It's just a matter of time. It's always about time. But remember this, when immorality takes over a nation, chaos is inevitable. It happened in ancient Egypt, to Mayans, to Aztecs, and now it's happening to us. In the eyes of our so-called politicians and world leaders, the countdown has begun. Let's get back to the law of hypnotic rhythm. This law is worth our attention. We must study and understand it. because it is in a second position right after the universal energies or cosmic laws. I personally call it the ghost's law, because Emperor Lucifer, or the great architect of the universe, uses this law to entangle anyone who does not use the positive power of their own mind, to annihilate them eternally. Just like the Empress of the universe or Mother Nature used this same law for the salvation of those who developed the use of the positive thoughts. The great scientist Isaac Newton from London discovered a tiny portion of this law and called it gravitation. And today, of course, everybody is aware of the law of gravity, but not everybody knows about hypnotic rhythm. In fact, the same law of gravity in the shape of a huge net didn't stop at where Isaac Newton made his discovery. It went far beyond and covers the entire Earth up to the fourth dimension like a magnetic net. Hypnotic rhythm follows the same process through which people can be hypnotized. It will be easier to describe this law as the reflection that comes back at us when we look into a mirror. In the physical realm, hypnotic rhythm is all about repetition and our habits, as it counts and quantifies every single thought and action, positive or negative, through repetition and send them back to us through time. Amazing, isn't it? Mens sana in corpore sano.